YouTube, Novelboy1426 here. This is my first video on YouTube. It's not going to be particularly long, it's just me expressing my opinion on how I think music has gone down a lot. And when I say a lot, I really do mean a lot. It's gone down massively. Just artists like Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, is it? Yeah, Nicki Minaj. Chris Brown, Jason Derulo, whoever he is, don't even know who he is. One Direction, Justin Bieber. You know, although I will give Justin Bieber his fair share of credit. He plays the guitar. But apart from that, fuck him. There's loads. I can't really say everyone because I'm not into that sort of stuff. But it's just music is really, really bad today. I mean, whether you like pop, funk, jazz, you know, rap, R&B, reggae, rock, you know, it's just, no matter what you like, I don't care, it's gone downhill massively. There are 3 reasons why I think it's gone down a lot. Number 1 is the lyrics. If you look at the 1950s with the love songs, the lyrics have got feeling and meaning to them, you know. 1960s when rock and roll first started, you know, the Rolling Stones and the Beatles, although I don't really like the Beatles that much, you know, it has some sort of meaning to it. 1970s, you know, with Motown, I don't listen to Motown that much, I think it's alright, and rock, and, you know, it has meaning to it, all of it does. 1980s, you know, the lyrics have meaning to it, and the 90s, obviously, because the 90s is one of my favourite decades of music, that has meaning to it, you know, and then I think it just gets worse on from there. By the time, you know, the noughties came, things have started going downhill. But I remember when I was 7 years old, and I was like flicking through the channels, you know, just watching music, listening to music rather, and then, you know, you hear music in the car, you hear the radio, and I thought to myself, I don't really like this, it's not very good. But in the last 10 years, it's made the music then, when you compare it to now, you know, not good obviously, but you know, in its own sort of way good. In its own sort of way, it's made it good because music is so bad now. Number 2, it's because all the stuff is computer generated. The music, the backing track, everything to it, it's just computer generated. You know, they don't have guitars, obviously, most of the time. They don't have normal bass guitars. No, it's just done on computer. My 3rd reason is that these artists, they don't care. They don't care. They just do it for the money. That's not what music is about. Sorry, but it's not. It's nice to earn some money out of it, but that's not truly what music's about. That's all these artists do it for. You know, they couldn't care if they made a shitty song. If people like it, you know, it's a bonus for them. They end up getting how much ever out of it, you know, multi-millions in salary, you know, it doesn't make a difference to them. I'm a hard rock fan. My favourite bands are Guns N' Roses, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, U2, Nirvana, Oasis, there's loads. And there are bands that I don't particularly like as a whole, but they do have like 1 or 2 songs which I do like Queen for example. They have a couple of songs which I really do like. It's not Bohemian Rhapsody, by the way. I don't like them as a whole, but I think a couple of their songs are good. The Beatles, I don't really like them as a whole, but about a couple of songs I like. Radiohead, I don't really like them that much, but Creep's one of my favourite songs ever of all time, and I like Fade Away, which is good as well. You know, and not just, you know, rock. It's not just rock. You know, everyone has their opinion in music, although I think obviously my one's right. Everyone has their opinion in music, you know. Some people could just like pop, some people like R&B, some people like jazz, some people like funk music. You know, it depends, it varies with different sort of people. Michael Jackson, who else? Bob Marley, for example. I didn't particularly like him very much. I didn't particularly like their songs, but they were talented artists who put, you know, their heart and soul into their songs. You know, they made their own music. You know, and that's what today's missing. I don't particularly like them very much, as I just said, but I think their music's real and true because, you know, they've made it their own, and they put, you know, the effort into it to actually make a decent sort of song. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. You know, I feel a bit of an outcast because, you know, everything I like, most people, you know, about my age or just below or just above, you know, they don't have a clue about the bands I like. You know, they like the same stuff as everyone else. About 95% of people like all that sort of stuff which I mentioned. Rihanna, Lady Gaga, Justin Bieber, all that lot. Or rap. You know, you know, what's the rap about? I'm not even going to go there. The lyrics are so terrible. It's just not even worth it. But anyway, I said I wasn't going to make this too long, so here's my video. If you agree with me, you know, whether you like my sort of music or you like other type of music, but if you agree with me of what I was trying to make a point to in this video, then obviously like my video. If you don't agree, then I guess you just like shit music, in my opinion. You know, everyone has their opinions these days. If you dislike it, then I feel sorry for you because you've got a crap taste in music. There's obviously going to be, you know, some trolls on this video commenting shitty stuff. It's pointless. You're not really making a point. But anyway, it's not really about that. That was my first YouTube video. Thanks. I will see you again later on, hopefully.